Nobody's ever had crowds like Trump has had.
There's nobody that understands the horror of nuclear better than me. And nobody even understands it but me. It's called devaluation. The sale of the uranium that nobody knows what it means. I know what it means. Nobody knows more about trade than me. Nobody knows the game better than I do. Nobody in the history of this country has ever known so much about infrastructure as Donald Trump.
I know the H-1B. I know the H-2B. Nobody knows it better than me.
Nobody knows politicians better than I do.
Nobody knows more about taxes than I do. Nobody knows more about debt than I do.
Nobody knows the system better than me.
Well, I'm the best there is, plain and simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I piss excellence.
Okay, question? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her. I'm in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Getting a good picture of everybody so we look nice and handsome and thin.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Hunter, you're a loser. Why did you get $1.5 billion, Hunter? And your father was never considered smart. He was never considered a good senator. He was only a good vice president because he understood how to kiss Barack Obama's ass.
They built the cages. Who built the cages, Joe?
Let's talk about what
Who built the cages,
Let's
Joe?
talk about what
Who built the cages? Oh my god. Oh, I love this.
Number one problem are not the foreign
Daddy.
fighters. This is the ISIS fighters in the region. And you have more and more of these fighters due to the situation today.
This is why he's a great politician, because that was one of the greatest non-answers I've ever heard.
And important for all peoples. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I like him a lot. I had the privilege of dealing with Don Barton, which was not a privilege at all. But just ask one question. Who built the cages? I'd love you to ask him that. Who built the cages?
Let me ask about.
Who built the cages? Oh my god.
Thank you. Okay.
He won't shake her hand. She's evil. Go on, Mr. T. Go on, Mr. T.
Come over and see the fake news. Let's go. What do you have, John?
How can you not love him? How can you not love him? I don't know what's up with the world. I don't know how you can't love Mr. T. Anyway, guys, is plug my computer in, and I'm going to read you all a whatchamacallit. I'm going to read.
How are you
Oh, look, a bit of Russell.
self-sabotage, and how are we going to stop
We'll give him a minute.
ourselves together? We've got
We
to
don't know how
stop
long.
self-sabotage.
It's going to be quite boring, but we'll see.
I suppose it must be a latent, unexpressed, unexamined, unrealised belief that you're not good enough and that you're not worthy of success, whether that's in the field of relationship, education, personal development.
It's not 5D,
profession.
Russell.
And self-sabotage
He's
in my own life,
like 3D, 4D.
I've been a self-saboteur
It's a bit boring.
master.
It's a bit
These are
boring.
my experiences of
Oh my god, he used
self-sabotage.
the word master. That's
I've had the
interesting.
same pattern my whole life when I think about it. There was times where I was really, really popular at school, and so unpopular they'd had to just throw me right out of the school. It's happened just several times.
Yeah, it's boring. Sorry, guys. We're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna go to a look. We're gonna go to this. This is a testimony. Right. Are you ready for this, guys? I've just been sent this testimony from Gayatri, and she's finished the book, and I'm completely and utterly flabbergasted by this testimony. Would you like to look at something more beautiful as I'm doing it? Oh no, you won't be able to because I have to read it. Okay, forget about that idea. Right, are you ready, guys? Kate, are you ready? The workbook will be ready in a couple of days. Right, I'm going to read it. Excuse me. I'm having to clear some energy before I read it, guys. Oh my God. Dearest Jen, I hope you are well. Oh God, I hope she doesn't mind me showing her name. I better not show her name. Dearest Jen, I hope you are well. Just wanted to let you know that I finished your amazing book today. When you first mentioned about writing your book and the street team, I thought to myself that it will be difficult for me to join the team, let alone read a book, as I am in the middle of the last year of a master's degree. However, universe decided otherwise. Not only did I become part of the street team, but I also finished reading your book a week after receiving it. This book has caused such a massive shift in me. Again, I felt a roller coaster of emotions, and this time it felt like you reading the words out to me. Spiritually, I was deeply touched, and every single word was a potent reminder of my connection with Mother, Father, God. I felt this in my core and every single cell in my body. As I experienced this shift, my Kundalini became super activated, especially when I read the chapter on 144,000 twin souls. The next day, after reading the chapter on Atlantis, I became extremely emotional. I had flashbacks, visions of our separation. I could see him in tears and really deeply hurt. Seeing how hurt he was triggered me too. I cried so much. By this time, my Kundalini was on fire. I sincerely deeply felt the pain of the separation for the first time. He was being pulled away and he was resisting and trying out to reach me. About halfway through the book, I started purging. I felt nauseous, mildly dizzy, and just not myself, as if not in my body. Well, that will be the old programs leaving you, sweetheart, all the programs of separation. Whilst reading the book, I had so many vivid dreams. I saw a scene where I was in a field with many paths, and I had to choose one. The one I chose actually led me to something similar to a summer house, which was located in the middle of the most pristine lake and surroundings. I was then inside the summer house and you were there. There were mostly divine feminines sat on benches, but not a lot of us. On the 20th of the 2nd, I had a dream about my twin. There was this guy next to me. Oh, I don't think that's relevant. Reading about the children of twin flames was very interesting and it made so much sense. I could certainly identify the features you mentioned with my eldest child, which again was confirmation that I was indeed a twin flame. So there you have it. I thoroughly enjoyed this divine work. It spiritually triggered me to the core. I look forward to passing this on to my children, family and friends. It's worth every single penny. Thank you so much. Isn't that amazing, guys? Right, got that. Let's see if we can put it on me. Oh, no. Oh. Guys, hello. Yeah, so that's it really. That's my message. I just wanted to let everyone know that it's, you know, getting these messages is quite something, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, it's funny, you know, getting all that negative feedback. And it wasn't even feedback, it was trolls. And then even this woman that I kind of like let in to assist me, she started like trying to say to me about how I wasn't professional and that the way I write is not professional. And I just thought, how dare you, love? Have you ever written a book that can trigger that reaction in other people? Never mind every single person that reads it. She's like, oh, well, you know, it's just not 3D enough. That's what she was saying. It's just not 3D enough. We're not used to these fifth dimensional offerings. It's too unique. We don't do unique in the third dimension. We only do like, you know, bog standard shite. So yeah, no, it was an interesting journey for me. You know, kind of like releasing my book to the world and then getting all this feedback, but yet from this other kind of, you know, this other aspect of reality was trying to, you know, trying to diminish it basically. But as if I'm gonna like go, oh okay, oh yeah, I better become more professional, oh yeah, I better like, oh I think I'll change my style. No, this is a unique, this is coming from Genergy, this is coming from the 0 point, this is a unique offering. Nothing like this has ever been delivered to the earth plane, and that you know, you need to respect that, you know what I mean, guys? But it takes a lot of courage to be a rebel. And yeah, so that's it, that's the message. Got anything else to share with you all? Anything exciting? Probably not. So yeah, thanks for buying my book, guys, and please leave messages. Can you do that thing on Instagram where you take a picture of the book and say, Jen McCarty, tag me at Jen McCarty or at Twin Flame Jen, what's my name? Twin Flame Jen 1111 at, and then you know, let's get it out there on Instagram. Okay guys, that's my message. I love you. Namaste.